Well, hi Bob, thank you very much for joining us. As always, a pleasure. Let's jump straight into it, shall we, and look at the week ahead, starting with the major currencies, US dollar, euro, and the pound. What do we expect to see there in the coming week?
It's a particularly busy week ahead for the US dollar in a shortened week. So key stats in the early part of the week, we'll be looking at private sector PMI numbers. Expect service PMIs to be key, but the markets will be looking at subcomponents of the manufacturing sector and cost pressure and supply chain issues in particular. Focus will then shift to a very busy Wednesday. We've got core durable goods, jobless claims, core PC price index and personal spending figures out, along with third quarter GDP numbers. But all the numbers to draw plenty of interest. For the euro, also a busy week. Start of the week, we're looking at Eurozone consumer confidence figures. We've also got prelim private sector PMI numbers for France, Germany and the Eurozone. And then the shift market focus to Germany with business IFO, consumer sentiment, and third quarter GDP numbers due out for Germany. So those will be the key stats in the week. For the pound, it's a quieter week. Prelim November private sector PMIs, expect service sector PMI numbers to be the key stat of the week.
Looking elsewhere, Bob, what should the traders of the Aussie, Kiwi, and Loonie watch out for?
For the commodity currencies, it's a quieter week. For the Loonie, there are no major stats, so that leaves crude oil inventories and market risk sentiment to provide direction. For the Aussie dollar, we got new capex numbers for the third quarter, and key stats of the week will be retail sales figures. Obviously, easing of lockdown measures, markets are expecting retail sales to continue to drive the economic recovery after the third quarter blip. For the Kiwi dollar, third quarter retail sales figures and trade data will be in focus, but the major move of the week will come off the RBNZ monetary policy decision on Wednesday. Will there be a hawkish message, or will the RBNZ stand pat and hold back from driving the Kiwi dollar following the last rate hike?
Moving over to Asia, Bob, and the Asian giants, namely the Japanese yen and the Chinese yuan. What should we be looking out for there?
The Japanese yen, quiet week ahead. Just Tokyo inflation figures. Don't expect too much influence from the stats on the Japanese yen. For the Chinese yuan, no major stats. PBOC is in action, however, early in the week. Loan prime rates aren't expected to move, however.
Finally, Bob, as always, we like to finish with geopolitics. Is there anything on the horizon which could impact the Forex market?
On the geopolitical risk front, nothing to consider other than the usuals, chatter from Capitol Hill and obviously China across the region and relations with the US. So those will be the areas to focus on, along with Iran, of course, and the Middle East.
Well, Bob, as always, a massive pleasure to speak with you. Thank you very much, and we look forward to speaking to you again very soon indeed. And thank you everyone for watching. That's all for this edition of The Week Ahead with Bob Mason. And if you want to find out more, head over to our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Until next time, from me and Bob, goodbye.